So, what are the principles of negotiation?
Power principles.
Yes.
Separate the people from problem.
Yes. First is the separate the people from the problem.
And
Can you give one example to this? Someone. One example.
I mean,
How you will separate person from the problem? And why it's important in conflict resolution?
Imagine that the two parties, the one party, you hate this person.
Okay.
You have problem.
Okay.
Or you had problem with
Okay.
him. So you should not focus on the person.
Okay.
You should focus on his problem.
Okay.
You should separate it.
Okay.
So it's impartiality.
Imagine you are mediator, you are female mediator, you are dealing with the issue of family issue. There is you are female mediator and you have a caucus in with the husband, and husband is telling you in the caucus. What do you know? What's a caucus? And husband in the caucus telling that the main reason of divorce is that he has another wife, and as a female, you may hate him, right? But it doesn't be, how to say, it shouldn't be the reason for your impartiality. So you should, in this case, you should separate the person from the problem. It's very small, or any other case. So why in most cases parties go deep into the conflict? Because they try to solve the issue themselves. In some stage, they switch to the personality from the problem, and it makes more complicated the process. That's why they invite the mediator, who will now Mr. Naim explain, who will set up the rules first, and you should obey these rules during the conflict resolution, during the mediation process. What's the second principle of?
focus on
Focus on
interests.
interest, not the positions.
Oh, what's interest and what's the position?
Interest is what you agree to get, and the position is what you want to get. I mean, he said that about the BMW is
Yeah.
his position, and that his interest can even be spark.
See, there are questions under each term. Position means what party wants. Interest means why he wants. There is a classic example in mediation explaining the position and interest. It's orange. You know, right? One orange, two little girls arguing for this orange, and their mother comes and cuts in the equal parts, but the problem not solved. Why? They're still angry. Why?
They wanted who?
They want a whole orange.
No. This is a problem. The mother didn't ask them before cutting the orange why they want this orange. So after the question, one of them is telling that one of them need the juice, another one is peel. So if you ask the interest, because interest always in the down of the iceberg, it's not in the top. The top is a position. You can easily see what he's wanting, for example. So in family cases, for example, wife says, I need a house, I don't need a car. So why? Because I have two children. Yes, and I don't have a driving license, and I don't need a car, and I cannot live inside the car with my children. That's why I need a house, for example. So interest is why. Position is what. What is asking the party? Always we look to the what, and we don't go to the deep, to interest. Why? And what's the third principle?
Invent options. For mutual gain.
Several options.
Invent options. So why it's important?
If you give one option.
Yes.
Parties.
Yes.
One party is maybe want the option you gave, but the second party may not.
Uh-huh.
That's why if you create more options to choose, they will separate the necessary one and agree on this option.
So that's what realistic alternative means.
Yes.
You
So-
give them a realistic alternative.
Also, I think if, let's say, two parties want different things, like a man also wants the house, and inventing options means that creating things that will work for both of them. Not like if we try from the man's perspective to get the house for him. For example, he might say that I'm gonna move in with my new wife. It will not fit to a woman's situation. So in this case, we should find something that will also give the woman a house for her children as well.
So, inventing options is the magic of mediation, I would say. There is also one classic story on this. Have you heard? I don't know. It's searching for 18 horse, it's called. So, there is a farmer. He has 3 sons. And before dying, he's writing a will to separate his horses after his death. So for the first son, he wills to give 1/3 of the horses, 1/3. For the second son, 1/2 of the horses, and for the third son, 1/9 of the horses. After the death, there is coming a dispute between these 3 sons, so they cannot divide. So 1/3 of the 17, how much will be?
I know the answer.
Yes.
They will add one more horse, and
Yes.
it will be 18.
Exactly. But they cannot see this alternative option. They cannot see, but there will come the friend of this farmer, and he hears this problem, and he says, okay, let's take my 1 horse and divide it, and I totally agree to gift it to you. So after the solution, so after this, there will be 17 plus 1, 18. So 1/3 of the 18 will be 6, and the second one second will be 9, and third one
9 out of 4.
2, 9,
And
2.
2.
So all total will be 17, right? And he takes back the 1 horse he added. So this is the essence of thinking alternatively and seeking the alternative solutions. And that's why the role of mediator, they say, mediator can see 18th horse in every dispute, because the parties cannot see it. If you can find, so that's why the 2 options better than 1, 3 better than 2, and that's one. What's the fourth principle?
You insist on using objective criteria.
One example.
For example, one party measures in feet,
Mm-hmm.
the other measures in miles,
Mm-hmm.
and they will make the everyone measuring correctly.
Hmm. Okay. For example, I want to sell this one. I want for this $10, for example. But you say no, $5. So how we can
Check some market price.
check the market price? So in this case, the market price will be objective criteria. So we will check the market. For example, we can find from 7 to 12, or from 7 to 10. So from here, we can get ZOPA, which Mr. Naim explained to you, zone of possible agreement, right? So in this case, objective criteria will be not what I want and not he wants, but what is the reality, okay?